Hey, come on in here. Pull you up a seat. Welcome to a Southern Granny. Today, I have the smoke pillows around my head. We are going to make an easy weeknight lasagna. And this goes out to my sister-in-law's Kat. Honey, this one's for you. Now, my husband Steve, Grampy, makes an awesome lasagna. And that takes a longer time than we would on a weeknight. So one of these weekends, I'm going to catch him making his fancy lasagna, and we'll put that up there too. But just for a simple weeknight, we're going to do an easy lasagna. I've got water boiling, as you can tell. And I am just going to put my lasagna noodles in there and get them boiling and softening and doing what they're supposed to do. And in the other pan, I just have ground beef cooking. I have done nothing to it except add it to my pan. And I chopped an onion to go in there and cook up along with the meat. I do not season my meat generally until closer to time. When the meat is almost done, but not quite, then I like to season it. So right now, the only seasoning going into this ground beef, is our onion flavor. So, if you don't want onions, go ahead and throw some onion powder in there. And if you don't want that, well, you can do something different, and that's fine. But for us that like onions, this is how we're going to do it. So we're just gonna go ahead and let this ground beef cook until it's completely done all the way through. And then we are going to add our spaghetti sauce to this. Let that heat up while our lasagna noodles are cooking. Then we will make our layers, and we'll get that into the oven. This is going to not take us a whole lot of time at all, and we'll be set down to eat before you guys know what happened. Okay, so the lasagna noodles are just boiling away there. And we've got our water salty, like the old Italian grannies say, salty like the ocean. Okay, and then now our ground beef is almost ready. It's almost done. And I'm going to add my seasonings. Very simple seasonings. We are just going to add salt and pepper and Italian seasoning. And we're not going to go very heavy on those, because we are going to mix our spaghetti sauce in there, and that already has a wonderful flavor. The ground beef has browned fully, and I have drained the grease off of it, put it right back into the same pan, and now I'm going to add my spaghetti sauce. I prefer, this is a family size of the Prego Traditional. We're going to put that in there. Okay, and I also have a 23.5 ounce jar of Prego Farmers Market, the roasted garlic. And we're going to add that into our meat as well. I have, about 3.5, very close to 3.5 pounds of meat here. So it's going to make our lasagna plenty, and it may be revisited as a leftover makeover. But we are definitely going to have enough for what we're doing. And guys, do whatever sauces you like. You can do whatever quantities you like. We just want to get all that meat and that sauce mixed together. And while we're taking care of our pasta that's just about ready, we are going to get ready to layer our stuff up. Now, right before we tend to our pasta, let's go ahead and preheat our oven. Let's go ahead and cook this, I'm going to say at 425 degrees. And so we will get these noodles strained and we will show you how we're going to stack this up, and we'll be back. The baking dish is out. We're going to go ahead and just give that a quick spray with our cooking spray, and then we are going to start layering up our lasagna noodles. The bottom of the pan is lined with 4 of my noodles, of my lasagna noodles, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to take a ladle. I think that would be easier for me. And I am just going to ladle about half of this meat mixture right on top of my noodles. We want a good layer of that in there. And we'll spread it as we go and kind of make sure that all the nooks and crannies are there and we've got everything covered. And we will add more because more is always better. Okay, so all of our lasagna noodles are completely covered by our meat sauce mixture. The next thing that we're going to do is we are going to sprinkle it with mozzarella cheese or any kind of Italian blend that you would like. And we like a lot of cheese. How about you guys? Do you guys like a lot of cheese? Yes, we do in this house for sure. So we just give that a nice little coating of cheese. Half of what's in our 8-ounce bag. So about 4 ounces on the bottom. And we would rather have more on top than in the middle, guys. So if you have to choose where the most of your cheese goes, we want it on the top. Okay, I'm going to go add my next layer of noodles, and we'll be ready to rock and roll this baby. The next 4 noodles are placed on top of our cheese, and we are going to go ahead and add another layer of our meat. Just repeat what we've done previously. And this right here is going to be enough lasagna to feed a family of Holly Boys. And let me just remind you all, Alex is 14. He has a hollow leg. And honeys, he's eating me out of house and home. And I'm delighted for it. He is growing so much. And he is doing so good. So we're still just layering our meat right up on top here. Oh, let's get it. Yeah, let's do this. And I'm going to have a little bit extra here, guys, of my meat and my sauce mixture. That's wonderful because that will go into a simple pasta. We'll boil up some noodles of our choice and warm this up, and it'll be a quick lunch or a quick dinner, and we will be ready to go with our bellies full and our taste buds singing joy for the Italian food that we're feeding it. All right, so then we're going to layer after that meat mixture goes on one more layer of cheese here. I have a dog sitting at my feet thinking that she needs a cheese tax. I'm going to get another bag. because I wasn't kidding when I said we really like our cheese around here. So this whole top is going to be covered by your mozzarella or your Italian blend cheese, your preference. We want it all over the top of this. Oh my goodness. My family is going to be so happy to have this for supper tonight. And your family is going to be so happy to have this whatever night you decide you're going to make it. If you make this, guys, send me a picture, send me a video, or just put it in the comments. We want to know what you think and how you like it. Now, I know there's some real Italians that are saying that is not a lasagna. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Grampy's got one coming for us. But this helps mamas and families to have a nice Italian dinner any night of the week. This can also, at this stage, be covered and put in the freezer so that you could pull it out on another night whenever you don't have time. You got some great Italian fast food right there in your freezer. So, all right, I've got my oven preheated to 425 degrees. I'm going to put this in there. We're going to watch it maybe about 30 minutes, but definitely when the cheese starts to get a little of that brown color on it, and you notice that there is a lot of bubbles in your lasagna, it's going to be ready. Pull it out, put it on the table, and call your family to eat some deliciousness. So let's get this in the oven, and we will see you at the table when the guys give us a taste test. All right, everybody, welcome to the table with the Holly Boys. It's time to taste that lasagna.
That's very good, thank you.
Nice. So that's not bad for a weekday dinner, huh?
That's great.
Excellent. All right. How about you try some of that French bread? Tell me what you think of that.
That is really good.
Really good. Awesome. And there's butter down there, too. All right. I see a thumbs up. Another thumbs up. Oh, we got 3 thumbs up, everybody.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, says Grampy. Well, guys, y'all come on, pull yourself up a chair. There it is, right there for you. Make sure and remember that there's always a seat at Granny's table.